Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Marco Martin's Monday Moanings, where I moan on a Monday. Spring has sprung and delusion is as rife as a certain comedian named Matt. Delusion season is here. Delusion season is definitely here, and people are like, oh my word, it's warming up. The weather is getting warmer. Spring is here. And then the realization hits. First of all, it's happy. We're tired of the cold weather. Looking forward to summer coming. Happy thoughts. And then realization sinks in. Fuck. Summer's here. Fuck. It's getting warm. Grab your belly. Look down. Fuck. I waited too long. The realization has hit people that they should have started working out a lot as it was still cold for a little bit at least, so that now when it's warmer, your body is in a decent amount of shape ahead of summer. And the realization has hit. But delusion is here. Everything will be okay. Everything is fine. Delusion and confirmation bias live hand in hand, and confirmation bias is seeing its greatest song of all time now in 2024, in the spring of 2024. It is a bunch of people being able to hear other people resonate their thoughts exactly. That's what confirmation bias is you only listen to the opinions that motivate what you already think of a subject. And that is a very good thing for delusional ambition, right? It's like, I've got these incredible goals. I'm ambitious. I'm going to achieve all of these things. I'm not going to let anyone let me not believe in that. So that the belief system, the delusion of you can achieve anything, it's there. That's what confirmation bias is very good for. It's very bad for politics. It's very bad for politics, because if you just seek out information that confirms that, oh yes, woke ideology, this and that is a good thing. This is the thing that we need to do, instead of hearing a counter narrative of all of your opinions, no matter what they might be, which is a very healthy way to live a good, generally respectful societal system, which we lack right now because the confirmation bias delusion of the world is leaked in to politics extremely heavily. But I'm a big fan of it for people who are delusional, right? So it's worked out for people. Like confirmation bias has worked out for people in the past who are just trying to get to some sort of grand, weird ambition that they should have never achieved. And yet you see it all day. You're like, how on earth did that person get there? How on earth did they get to where they are? You know, someone should have spoken them out of that idea. They didn't, and then somehow it worked. The 2011 Bitcoin guy, somehow it worked. The delusion and the confirmation bias worked out. This isn't a person with tremendous foresight who knew what was coming in the business and finance world. No, this was a person who was like, oh, look at this digital Bitcoin gold thingy. Bought it. No one talked them out of it efficiently. Maybe they went with confirmation bias, and look how that paid off, right? That's why I'm saying I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of delusional society. I'm a huge fan of it. And I think it's accelerated by social media, right? Social media accelerates this confirmation bias world of delusion. And I think it's part and parcel of why women love social media. Now, I'm not saying men don't use social media or aren't as equally addicted to social media as women are, but women love social media, and you can see it with the delusional nonsense that they sprout off in their trends, right? So you've got all these trends, and women love social media trends for some reason. I'm trying to think if men grab onto the trend bandwagon in the same way that women do, right? I think it's very interesting perspective is that women love silly trend things. Like now it is, there's like a dance move where they do a dance to a certain song and then their outfit changes throughout the dance. And it is awful. But women love that silly nonsense anyway, right? Women love trend social media things in general. I am generalizing. It's an entertainment show. This does not necessarily mean that's exactly what I think, and I am saying it about a general large statistic. I'm not telling you as an individual that you love silly nonsense on social media. Please do not come at me. Please do not put me in jail. Please do not murder me and my family. Thank you. But I do think that women love social media and men are addicted to social media, but they know that they hate it. I think that men know that they hate social media and they're addicted to it and they're on there trying to, I don't know what, get laid and look at videos of people playing golf or cars. That is what we use social media for, and we hate it and we hate our lives. It's like if you go and see people partying and you see two alcoholics, right? And one hates that they're an alcoholic. They know they're addicted to alcohol. Their life's a mess. They hate that they're addicted to alcohol, yet they're still addicted to alcohol and they're an alcoholic and their life's a mess. Then you see the other alcoholic that is clearly an alcoholic, drinks far too much, but is loving their life. I think that's the same thing, right? I don't think either is healthy, but if you're going to choose one that you have to be, you're going to be that one. And women are that social media addict, right? Men are the one who are hating their lives, but they're still there doing it. Women are the fun alcoholic. Women are the fun drunk equivalent of social media addicts. I believe in it so fully. And I think the delusion is spreading so quickly because of social media, and therefore young people are the most delusional. I'm not saying that throughout history people haven't been delusional as young people. I think it's part of the state of growing up is this confidence that you get from being a young person, this like teenage confidence that you know everything before you realize that you know nothing. To the extent that you get 18-year-old life coaches. I met an 18-year-old life coach. What happened? What happened? You came out of school and realized that you didn't know what you wanted to do with your life, so you wanted to help other people figure out what they want to do with their life, but you didn't even figure out your own one. You're a life coach and you're 18. What skills can you pass on? And I like this. I feel like the United States is a society that was built on this, on like the selling the dream of what people do without actually executing and doing the thing, right? This is a lot of what success is. And I think that if you cannot do the actual thing, but sell people the dream, you can get very, very rich. You can get very, very rich. And that is why I like an 18-year-old life coach. Will I hire an 18-year-old life coach? No, hell no. Of course not. But I like the con. I like the scam behind it. I like this idea that there's this person who couldn't figure out their life, said, oh, I can't figure out my life. I wish there was someone who could help me figure out my life. You know what? I'm going to be that person. And then that's the story they'll tell. And it'll sound pretty good, and they'll just rehash whatever stuff they've seen from whatever other content creators on the internet and distribute that. And then there you go. Bob's your uncle, as they used to say, right? Anyway, I'm Marco Martins. Good luck with the rest of your week.